Hi, make sure to hit that like button, leave your comments, subscribe, hit the notification button. That way you'll get to find out when I upload videos. So, here are some tips to start losing weight naturally, without pills, without gimmicks, the old-fashioned way that have been done for thousands of years. It's fasting, but you're going to do it intermittently. So the first rule will be to not eat, say, past 8. If you can stop eating even before, say, 7, that's even better. And by that I mean you will not have any snacks, you will not have any sugar drinks or anything. If you want to drink water or plain tea, that's fine. But nothing after 7 or 8 until lunchtime, around 12. That would put you in around 16 hours where you didn't eat or drink anything. And I mean anything. Nothing. And what happens is that the body starts to cleanse and get rid of fat. So, and it starts to burn calorie, and you get your body used to this. And what you do is during the day, you have only 2 meals. That's it. You have your lunch and you have a dinner. And you eat normally. You don't compensate for losing that one meal, but you eat normally. No in-between snacks. You just have to be strict with this. No in-between snacks. No junk food. Your meals should not be consisting of fast foods, as you're not able to control what's in the ingredients. So no junk foods, no candies, no sugar, no sugary drinks of any kind. Lemon with water is fine. Here you have a goal and it can be accomplished. All you have to do is just eliminate a few things. You're not being asked here to go on a very strict diet where you only eat certain foods or what have you. No, you're just going to be very tough. You're just going to have your 2 meals, but you're going to eliminate all the sugar. So you will be checking labels. If you cannot read what those labels say, don't eat it. Very simple. What you're trying to do is you're trying to cleanse your system of all these artificial ingredients, artificial chemicals, all these metals. You're just trying to get rid of all that so that the body starts to become more efficient at burning fat. Okay? So the next thing that you want to be able to do is if you see anything in the label in terms of sugar, because sugar is the biggest problem. When you see anything with sugar, and before I forget, anything with 0 calories, just have whatever it is that you have in. If it's between 0 calories and the normal thing, just have the normal thing. Because the 0 calorie, you don't know exactly what chemicals, if it's chemically enhanced, or you just don't want that. So it's just better than just to have the regular thing. If you're having ice cream, just make sure you can read the ingredients. If a child cannot understand what is being written there, don't eat it. Skip it, or or make the ice cream yourself. That way you know what ingredients are being put in there. Obviously, fruits. Try to include fruits in your meals, salads. If you have to choose between butter and margarine, always go with regular whole butter, just have the regular fat. This is normal. Don't go for just try not to cut. You can have eggs. Try to, obviously, if you can get organic, try to get them as with no antibiotics. Just try to eliminate any unknowns. So that's basically, if you follow that. Oh, and one thing before I forget, in terms of exercise, if you exercise, that's great. If you start to be a little bit tougher on your calories, you can, that would help, but you don't have to. But if you're going to exercise or you don't want to exercise, walking is one of the best overall. You could do fast-paced walking. If you're out of shape, then you just start normally walking. Let's say half hours every day. If you can't do half an hour, you do 15 minutes every day. If you can take stairs versus an escalator, take the stairs, even if it's going down. Same thing with elevators, escalators. If you can avoid those, then you just do the regular stairs. Little by little, every day, add a little bit here and there. Going up and down hills, that's very, very good. If you want to incorporate, for example, like running, jogging kind of thing, you can start slowly, do a combination of walking and jogging, or walking and fast running. Then you start to increase the amount of time you spend on this. Obviously, you should always check with your doctor, make sure that you can start to add, for example, running. Walking shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to walk. Unless there's a medical reason for that, then you would try to find some, if it's bicycling, a stationary bicycle, you can do that. Obviously, so that's for the exercise, but walking is very good. Every day, walking is just very good for the body anyway. So moving about throughout the day, it's always good. Try not to spend too much time sitting or watching TV or anything where you're not moving the body. You want to be always active, Then I'm trying to think here. So if you're walking, so if you do the fasting, then you do the walking, you eliminate all the sugars, any labels that you cannot read or understand or a child cannot understand, you eliminate. No fast food, no sugar drinks. Try to get sleep, your 8 hours of sleep. If you need 8 hours, try to get that. And you proceed step by step slowly, and you build up your strength when it comes to this. If at the beginning it's very difficult for you to go without eating for such a long time, you build it up, but definitely eliminate breakfast. You have to eliminate breakfast, and if you're eating late, then try to have a light meal before. Let that be the last meal, because you want the body to start to burn and and cleanse the system. This is how it was done the old days. In the old days, people fasted. As you get older, you don't need as much food, and the body needs a break from food. That's why there's no in-between snacks. Rather, it's better to just sit down in one meal, eat what you're going to eat, and then nothing until your next meal. Ideally, when you break the fast, meaning you start your first meal, you would eat once you start the meal. Let's say, for example, you start at 12. Then you certainly want to have had your last meal or anything to eat by, let's say, 7 o'clock. So you have a 7-hour window where you can eat. And after that, it's just water. Lemon water is great. No sugar whatsoever. If you're not sure, don't have it. Anyway, I hope that helps. And again, I'm not a doctor. This is just my opinion. There are many studies. You can do research and see for yourself that this has helped a lot of people. And not only does it help you lose the weight, but it gives you energy. And you'll notice if you pay close attention when you don't eat, if you go the first time, let's say after 3 or 4 days, you'll start to notice that you'll have a lot of more energy right before eating. And if you're going to do the walking, maybe you can do the walking prior or light exercise before you break the fast. Anyway, I'm sure I'm missing more tips, but if you have any, please leave it in the comments section, or if you have any topics that you would like me to cover, please also leave them in the comments. Anyway, I hope that I've been of some help, and again, this is my opinion, but there are many studies, there are hundreds and hundreds of studies that confirm what I am saying, and you can check that for yourself. And again, if you have a medical condition, you should check with your doctor. And again, this is not medical advice, but do your own research. Thank you again. Please hit that like button if you like what you hear. Subscribe, hit that notification button, and thank you for listening.